toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Yellow Jackets offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Turning it on! They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there! And the Yellow Jackets line it up with a 1st and goal. Wants to pass. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! First score of the game goes up. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
So Auburn's offense will go to work for the first time today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Maddox. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He wants to change this route. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Yeah, and those quarterbacks have the opportunity with those RPOs. They can quickly give it to the running back and make it a run, and he pulls it. I'm not sure it's the right decision, or maybe he just didn't get his feet set and everything went well, but obviously that play didn't work really well.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you...
He's got it. First down and more. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Army pulled into town on him.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Witherspoon. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him him at the 29.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Inside the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ware. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Oh, they're after him. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll give it on the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Ware. Quick step and go. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. The Yellow Jackets have pushed it inside the 20. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Witherspoon. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The official says no good. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Missed field goal, still down by 24. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Looking to scramble. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Rush is on him. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Maddox. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jordan-Hare.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the second half. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Auburn offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. The give to the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's open on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wants to throw again. He wants it all. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. The Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Intercepted to stop the threat. Picked up a few. On that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep running. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. Slithers into space. There he goes. Running through contact. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Off the play fake on 1st down. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ware. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. We'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. Oh! it's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. And the Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Witherspoon. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Sends it back in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They're still firing away even with this lead. He'll take a shot. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. When you know you have a team outclassed,